So now that you already placed like a door type and window type into this drawing, the next step is that extracting information from this basically these attributes and create something what we call as a window and door schedule. The door and window schedule is basically give us the information about how many windows you have, for example, in type A or type B, or how many doors you have in the type 1 or type 2 or type 3. And in order to do that, one way, I mean, the old fashioned is that you just go over your drawings and start counting 1, 2, 3, for example, and then add those number ups and then create your table. The other way is that you use the AutoCAD in order to extract those information from your drawing and then generate a table for you. And as you are editing, if you, for example, adding another door or just get rid of one door, then basically AutoCAD um, um, update that table for you. The first thing I want to do before I jump into this extraction information, I want to edit something. Since this block that we add here, we add like a door type and door information, and we are using it for the window as well. I wanted to rename those things into something that is basically represent the information that we are adding. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to the manage attributes. So here is the list of attributes I have. Like I have one is the door information and the other one is the door type. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go over here, double click and click here and then get rid of in door and then just leave it as information and then prom as information as well. Same thing for the other one, double click, going to get rid of the type, just put it as a type, and then here I'm going to use a type as well. So all of them is going to be this. Everything else supposed to be stay the same. Let's just change this one, not all to capital, so information, and I'm pressing OK and apply and OK. Now that I set this up, let's go and extract information from our drawings. I'm going to use the tab insert and I'm going to go with this section linking and extraction information. I'm going to click on the extraction, data extraction, and I'm going to use this data extraction wizard. And basically the first thing I have to do is that creating a new way of data extraction, and basically if I do this once I can reuse that data extraction methods. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say that edit, and I'm going to use this one that I already created, but I'm going to use that one. You don't have it, so you add the name door window schedule. Let's say yes, and when we get to the second page we basically can extract information just from this drawings, or we can just go with the adding a folder of the drawings or adding some other drawings that you want to add, or basically what you can do is just selecting object from the drawing. So if I click on a select, I can just go over my drawing and select the object. So I have this option, different option. I'm gonna go with the drawing, so I'm gonna have all this drawing. I don't add anything. I'm gonna go to the next step, and here is the list of different information I can extract information from. So for example, this is the object. I can extract the text information. I can extract uh, the window from the block window. I have dresser blocks. So all those information I have, I can extract information from, and that's basically become handful when you are working with different things. Right now what I want to do is that I'm going to display block by attribute only, and I want to use door type, and the name is going to be door type, the block type. So that's going to be my block. I'm going to go to the next level, and in here I'm going to uncheck this. These are the sort of information I can get. So for example, I can get even the geometry information, so position of X, position of Y. So imagine if you have like a, for example, some sort of information of blocks here, and you want to extract information, for example, a scale or the position of X and Y, that will become very handy. So I'm going to get rid of all of those and mix, and I'm going to leave the attributes. So now the property is going to be information and it's going to be type, and the category will be attribute. And I'm going to go to the next, and here you can see what happened. So the first thing is accounting. So it has, on this drawing I have only one, but basically yours, since it's complete, you have the complete set of all of these like a different types. And then you have the type name, you have the type information, and what is the type name. I'm gonna get rid of this name here, so I'm gonna go over, right click, and I'm gonna go and hide this column because I don't need that column. If I want to add the information and rename it, I can right click and then again rename this column and change it to the name I want. I can drag and drop this menu here, so it's going to be first one is going to be type A, second one information, and the last one supposed to be content. And then I can go to the next stage. Here I want to insert the data to my extracted data as a table to my settings, and I'm going to go next. And here is the setting of the table. The setting of the table is pretty much same as what we did for example, a text style or like a dimension style. I'm not going to go over this one, but basically it's going to be the same stuff. So if you click on this, you're getting to this new like a table style. You can set the new type of style. So if I go for example the modify, you see that all the information I can add or I can set. What I want you to do is that I want you to go over all these data and header and the title, and I want you to go to the text information and making sure the text color is going to be by layer and it's not going to be just something by block. So it's going to be like a same as the layer that we're going to insert. For the text style, you can use any other text style you want, and you can press OK. And I'm going to say place OK, close this one. And when I'm done, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to place it somewhere, let's say outside these drawings. I'm going to place it somewhere here. It's very much small, so I'm going to scale this up and I'm going to place it like, let's say 10. And I'm going to zoom, this is still small, so I'm going to scale it one more time. So 3. And as you can see, it basically adding that table to my drawings, and that's going to be my door schedule and window schedule for this drawing.